What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball, and more importantly, welcome back to our prospect evaluation series. This is a series where I'm breaking down all the first round level talent leading up to the NBA draft. And in this video, we've got the highly demanded, highly coveted Darius Acuff Jr. You guys have been asking for it. I've been holding out because I'm like, I feel like this motherfucker gonna start to get hot, and he apparently is. So I'm finally here to start breaking it down, and I'm really excited to do so. We're gonna be taking a look at some numbers. I got quite a bit of film I want to watch, and at the end of the video, we're gonna place him on our big board that we've been building throughout this series, as well as kind of giving him an evaluation on the new Mock Hub website. But with all that being said, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment to my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. If you guys like this video, go check out the other Do They Fit in the NBA series videos. I think it's fun to kind of watch them as they're coming out. You see the big board kind of being made and the logic behind it. We have a lot of fun with a lot of these guys, so please go back and watch them and all the other great content on the channel. But with that being said, let's talk about Darius. Darius Acuff Jr., guard for Arkansas. And if you guys have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you guys know I've got a pet peeve, and that's for whatever reason in basketball, we don't know how tall motherfuckers are, right? And I'm just looking at this right now, Darius Acuff. I'm like, okay, 6'3", 190. What the fuck is this right here? 6'2", 180. What? How is it? This is on their website. It's this. Ugh, I can't. How big is he? Did he grow an inch and get 10 pounds this season? Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Normally, you don't put on weight during the season. Normally, you lose it, but whatever. We're going to pretend he's somewhere between 6'2" and 6'3", $190-ish, right? That's what we're going to assume. But anyway, Darius Acuff, very dynamic guard. He's kind of been all over social media. He seems like the nation's kind of just like favorite player at this point because he's just like smooth and like he's a winner. He's just getting buckets for his team, right? And you guys have been asking that I break him down, so I've been trying to hold off on watching everything so that I can kind of have my first reaction to him here. Again, we're going to be going over some of his numbers. I'm going to watch some film. We'll put him on the big board, but I want to start off with just kind of talking about some of the numbers that we're seeing for Darius Acuff. And for those of you that like aren't as familiar with me, because I know about 50% of you aren't in any given video that I do, especially if I put out something like this, it's going to be a lot of new people. My job currently is, I'm in scouting mode right now with my company. I'm a consultant for a team right now, and I'm mostly watching like mid-major guys, trying to find the gems right now. I'm gonna start to focus on the top end guys, actually starting like next week is what I've got. I've already got my assignment. I've got a business trip booked. I've got somebody that I'm gonna go and watch. Funny enough, it is somebody that we've already done a video on, which is kind of cool. So I already have like a little bit of exposure before going into it, but this is really just an intro to these players, right? This is not going to be an all-encompassing thing. We're going to watch just a lot of highlights and things like that to get an idea for him. So this shouldn't be your only opinion on the player, but holy shit, 23 points per game. That's not normal for a freshman. Like, I know the scoring has been crazy this season across college basketball, but that's not normal. And then we got 6.5 assists to go with it. That's half a team's offense in college, if not more at times. 35 minutes per game. Oh my goodness. 48% from the field, not horrible. On 44% from three. Oh my goodness, I thought Wagler had nuts stats right here. We're getting almost 6 free throw attempts, 80% from there, 2.5 or three boards to go along with it. The 2.2 turnovers is really not that bad. Getting about like 1 steal. You don't expect many blocks. He's not that big or whatever. So this is fascinating. These are insane numbers right here. Like, you can't like fake shit like this. You are cooking people. If you've played all 33 games and you're walking away with numbers like this in a good conference, this motherfucker's cooking people. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just is what it is. And now, typically in these videos, we break down a lot of the defense in the film as well. I actually just couldn't really find a video where that was the case. And I was doing some research last night because I wanted to make sure I did this video well. And one of my buddies that's in the scouting world, actually, like, he's assigned to Acuff right now, and so I called him up and I'm like, hey, I want to sound somewhat informed when I'm talking about this. I know the motherfucker's a little bit small. Like, what do you think defensively? And from what my buddy told me, which I trust this guy's opinion very well, he was like, I think it's fine. Like, he's not great defensively by any means, but he's not bad either. They're like, he's kind of above average in all the analytical things. When I watch him play, he's not out of position by any means. Like, yes, is he a little bit smaller right now? Sure, but it's not like bad either. He's not like obnoxiously small. Like, he's strong, he's tough, he understands the passing lanes well. And the thing that he was kind of telling me is he was like, look, like and this guy's got a lot more experience than me. He's like, look, guys like Steph Curry, right? Jamal Murray was a little bit taller. He's like, but take like Dame Lillard, guys of like similar height and stature when they were in college. They're like similar numbers, like maybe not like uber great defensive players in the NBA, but like fine. And the level of offense that they produce, he's like, it doesn't matter, right? It really just doesn't matter because he's so impactful offensively. So I was like, all right, that's going to be our defensive take in this one, since I couldn't find film for it. I'd love to use just like my tool to go get the clips, but I can't because they will sue my pants off if I do that, at least if they see these videos, I suppose. But regardless, these numbers are insane. So let's go take a look at the actual shooting chart now, since he seems to just make shots from everywhere. Where is my shot chart right now? Yeah, this is what I want. I want the shot chart. Nope, this is not what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Okay, now I found it. They just reorganized the site on me a little bit. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Let's take a look at this shooting chart. What do we got here? Interesting, actually. So there's some really cold spots, and there's some really hot spots. And not like cold, but like, you know what I'm saying. 61% at the rim only. That's kind of interesting right here. So we're not finishing at a super high level around the rim, but we are hitting an obnoxious amount of our three-pointers in pretty high volume. 75% from the corner there. How many shots is it? Okay, it's 8 shots. 15-ish shots there, 59 shots there, 70 shots there. Like, he's hitting from here. Some of these floaters maybe going in here, having to pull up for some mid-ranges here. It's a very scattered shot chart, which tells me Arkansas either isn't running a lot of stuff that makes a ton of sense, which I say this in every video as well. College basketball and how it translates to the NBA, very different, right? Versus like professional basketball. You guys, if you watch my videos a lot, you hear this spiel. International basketball, like they're actually playing a pro style. Guys know where to be. People know how to space, like things like that, right? Like the basketball just makes sense. College basketball, a lot of times, is kind of nonsense, right? These are amateurs, right? They're just not as good. The coaches aren't usually as informed on that type of stuff. So it's not always like a one-to-one. Like if he's doing this in college, he's going to do it in the NBA as well, right? So things to keep in mind here is Arkansas might be running some bullshit, which would kind of surprise me, honestly, knowing like the coach and everything, and he's obviously quite good at preparing pro players, so that would shock me a little bit. Maybe Acuff's just taking these looks, man. Maybe he's just out there kind of pulling from everywhere, and maybe he's just one of these guys where they're like, oh, kind of weird shot chart, right? He's just going to take whatever shot he wants, which again, that's never a downside for me. You just tell people to take better shots when they get to your team in the NBA, right? So taking a look at this though, like, it's interesting. Not as effective on the right side of the court, and clearly doesn't like to go that way as much. Maybe prefers to go left a little bit more. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But with all that being said, let's get into the film. I know we want to get into it, so I'm excited. Let's break it down. Alrighty, y'all. We're doing the film a little bit different this time. Normally, I like to do like a beginning of the season, middle of the season, kind of more recent thing, because it kind of shows us progression of a player. But Acuff has just had so many like ridiculous games as of late. And I'm sure you guys know even better than I, because you've been watching it. You're tuned in for it, right? All that shit. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to watch 4 of the most recent games. Let's see where this guy's at right now. He's peaking right now. I want to see kind of like what is the peak of this guy. And obviously these highlights are like makes only. There's no misses. As I mentioned at the other part of the video, this shouldn't be the only time you digest Darius Acuff content. Like this is just an intro to him for me as well. But I'm excited to break it down. And as always, this video is definitely getting demonetized. So please show it some support and everything. YouTube, don't take it down. I should be protected under fair use. This is an educational video. I'm an educator in this space, so please don't take it down. Please, my legal defense is in the description. Let's watch Acuff right here. Can I even just say his look is dope. He just looks like a dog. Like I've said this a lot. He looks like a guy that played in like the early 2000s, and that just gets me excited. Let's see. Yeah, already just taking an interesting shot right here. Like why not snake back through right here and get a little bit closer? But he's going to take this look right here. And obviously, he's comfortable at this point, right? Like this, he's averaging 20 plus points per game at this point, and he's playing well on this left side of the court. He's clearly very comfortable taking that shot. Is that a shot that we want him taking? Not necessarily. By the way, this is against Alabama. I believe he had like 49 points in this one. I think this is the game that he came in like wearing a walking boot as well and going up against another probably lottery talent at the same position in LeBaron Filan. So this should be a fun one to watch. Let's see, Acuff. Let's see. Are we attacking people at the rim? Well, okay, nice, easy enough attack there. Just kind of watching the speed and everything. Not a crazy vertical on that one at all. It's just one jump. I wouldn't say like breakaway speed right off the bat. All right, we're watching. Very under control. Notice how he keeps the ball really like just like around his hip when he's dribbling. That's how you know you're not going to like turn the ball over much. He's just got good control of where he's keeping it. Good pace. I would have maybe liked to pass to 24 there. We expect to see quite a few assists out of this. Like that could have easily been a lob here, but he's just going to take it himself. Hey, fair enough. Maybe he's just feeling himself today. Let's go. Alabama running their nonsense right here. Let's see it. We're going, taking a dumbass look right here. College basketball, I tell you. Why was this clip included? I don't want to see whatever this is. Let's see. We're going at him. See, like, I don't love that shot. Okay, so I can already tell. He's just shooting, right? He's just shooting out of nowhere, which, like, hey, tough-ass move, right? Like, tough shot, like, good for you. Don't necessarily love that one. Shout out to Malik Thomas as well, another guy that might be a first-round pick playing for Arkansas, another scoring guard. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at the jumper right here. It looks like he was a little bit not ready to pull this one just by how he jumped into it. My background in player development at like the NBA level, I always like to break down the shooting a little bit more because that was always my expertise with things. He's jumping into this wrong-footed right here. You should jump into it more so like left-right or just balanced if you can. He does a right-left. But just judging the form right here, feet look great, like 45 degrees opposite the shooting arm. The ball looks like it's going up from an appropriate spot. He's kind of fading a little bit because Filan's getting really in his face, obviously, but that's a ridiculously tough shot. Here we go. Okay, what are we doing there? Like, Alabama's in zone right now, so there's not going to be as much motion. We're just trying to get the ball to the middle of the court, or we're just pulling, I suppose. Let me see this one more time. Let's go. It looks smooth. There's a little bit of a twist that we've seen on two of them now, but they're both heavily contested shots, so I'm not exactly positive about that. Okay, let's go. Good pass. He's getting right into this. That one he took kind of from the left pocket. Let's see this, and that could just be the pass, but see how he started the ball in the left pocket here instead of the right one? That's interesting. By the way, I'm trying not to just, like, as the kids say, glaze this kid, because I get the feeling I'm really going to like him as we start to watch more and more of him. I'm trying to be critical, right? I'm trying to be critical and fair at the same time. Okay, we're watching. Cool, good shot. Let's see, what else do we got here? All right, and we're going right into it again. I like that he kind of took the time to check himself a little bit there. He's looking behind. He's like, okay, I got the space. I don't know why they're dropping on this. Like, why drop this far? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you just leaving him open for three? Alabama coaching, man, I don't always agree with it. Don't always agree with it. Let's go. All right, just gonna take contact. It's kind of interesting. He didn't look like he knew where he was going, like, at all with this, but he's staying, like, poised and under control. Like, that's kind of the Jalen Brunson, Shea, Luka type stuff, and obviously much smaller guard, right? But I appreciate that he's not just, like, beelining for the rim like a lot of these other young guards, right? Where it's like, and maybe we still will, it's early in the film, but we talk about how a lot of these guards are always just kind of running at the rim, seeing what the fuck's going to happen, right? And he's kind of more so taking his time. He's going to go into the post. Great. And it doesn't help that 23 is, I guess he's kind of trying to seal him here, but we're not getting by at all. So I guess it's not a big deal. Tough shot. Good look. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Obviously, we're not seeing some of the fouls get drawn or whatever. We know he draws a lot of fouls. Not breakaway speed necessarily at all, just tough shot making right here. And how many counter moves are we counting right now? Remember, counter moves is like, look, you do something, the defense counters, and then you counter back, right? We talk about how a lot of young guards, they got like one, maybe two. Coming into the NBA. What made Dylan Harper so impressive to me was that he had like 8 or 9 already, and you're like, oh shit, this motherfucker gets it already, right? So, all right here, going behind the back, cool, fair enough. Reading, reacting, he sure likes these little fadeaway jumpers. Not sure that's what we want you taking at the NBA level here. See, this is young guard doing young guard things right here, Mr. Thomas, and you'll probably get your own video at some point, good sir. I believe he's number 1, right? But okay, we're jumping back into it. No hesitation. Love it. We are pulling that. So Alabama, up 6 right now, under 6 minutes, so we got to start to move. We are running something goofy right here. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he's just going to keep taking tough shots and hitting them. Again, with that behind the back move. Okay, we're going. Clearly, like, good handle on the ball, good finish. Like, he's got the ball really well secured, takes contact well there. The speed is not elite. The speed and the verticality do not seem like maybe NBA good, right, is what I'd say. And that's not necessarily a detractor. Well, it is a detractor, but it's not like, okay, it's whatever, right? I mean, look at Jalen Brunson, right? Again, like, you don't have to be uberly quick if you're just going to play smart. That time a little bit more on the breakaway right there. He's able to attack the high leg guards. This is how you get by people. We wonder how you get by people. His high leg right here is the right one, so you attack that one because he has to turn a lot more in order to like shift and pivot through him. He just was not in a good defensive position at all, though, to try to guard him. And obviously this is the switch and a mismatch that they wanted, but he was not ready to stop him, and he scoots right on by. Good stuff. Way to recognize the mismatch. Let's see. So they're still down 5 right here with a minute and a half. So we just got to start doing shit, right? We just got to start doing shit. We got a switch that we wanted maybe again. We're attacking. Go through. That's goaltending. Let's go back to it. Let me see. What else is he going to do? Set an early screen. We got the switch. He's just pulling up in his mouth. Ugh. Disgusting, and we're in overtime now. Tie ball game. That's obviously how we're going to get to like 49 points, but that's insane for college basketball. 49 points. Doesn't matter if it's overtime. That's nuts. Here we go. Good pass. We haven't seen much passing in this game. Can I get a stat pull for this one? How many assists did he have in this one, or is this motherfucker just shooting against Alabama? So we got, I don't know which one of these is assists and which one isn't. Why are all the websites designed this way? I don't understand. So you can't actually see anything. So we had like 5 in this game. So yeah, and obviously he took a hell of a lot of shots in this one. So there's not going to be as many assists. Let's go. We're still going. Just a little double stagger here. We're going at 5 right here. He draws the foul. Cool stuff. Ooh, he's feeling it a little bit. Just looking at the body type, by the way, which I know that's always when I get the AVC, always checking out the bodies of these guys. You're damn right I'm checking out the bodies of these guys. We got to see how they're growing into it. He's small. I'd have a hard time saying like 6'3", probably just from looking. I'll stand next to these guys at some point, so it's fine. And I can use myself to measure them as somebody that's 6'5", and I got the tape measure to prove it. I can tell how tall these motherfuckers are then. All right, we're going at 5. Again, kind of seeing the same move, though. Let's attack again, just doing the same shit. Draw foul. Wow. Okay, fair enough. And we're still going. On this one, coming back through. Good pass. There we go. That's good vision right there. Let me see this one more time. 24, thank you for going to an open space on the court. Great pass. Good stuff. Alabama falling asleep defensively. Okay, we're still going. It feels like there's a lot of highlight left in this still. I get it, but are we going into... Oh, we're in a double OT situation right now. I didn't even peep that. All right, here we go. Finding somebody, give him that ball back. Let's go. What are we doing? We're dancing. He's just going to pull up in his mouth. Got the foul. Wow. Okay, fair enough. I really don't care about the free throws. We move on. Let's go. I would have tried a little bit harder to let him not inbound this basketball. How many fucking points does he have? 7. What are we doing? 7. Attack. Ooh, boy. Oh, my goodness. White men can jump, I suppose. Hey, tell me that guy's a foreigner. That ain't no American right there. Americans don't got balls like that. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, so we just kind of get to watch, like, the end of this game right here. All right, Alabama up some points or something. I don't care. Filing. Going towards turnover. No. Okay. Here we go. What do we got? We got 5 seconds, 4 seconds. What's going to happen? I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. Nonsense shot. 7 gets the board. Let's go. Acuff all the way. Let's go. Game time. Don't pass that basketball. No. Oh, no. Oh, damn. You got a decent enough look. Oh, shit. It's gonna happen. All right, we move on. I don't really give a fuck. All right, now we're in the tournament, right? Right? I believe. Yeah, SEC tournament, I think now. Maybe? I don't exactly know. No, this is final home game, so no, we're not in the tournament yet. But we got a game against Texas. Whoa, what a pass. Hey, found 24 again. Young guards. One of the best things you can do, especially if you're the guy that's bringing the ball up the court, right? Just look look to the rim and start working your way back. The sooner you can move the ball up the court, the better. Don't let defenses get set up or whatever. Steve Nash talks about this all the time. Like, just move the ball up the court. The ball will find its way back to you. I know it's fun to be the guy to dribble it up and be like, Gray, run Gray. Like, shut the fuck up, Billy. Like, just pass the fucking ball. We all know what play we're running, bitch. Like, shut up. So, great pass. Very good alley-oop. Like, the touch on that is awesome. Like, when you throw your lobs, try to more so, like, kind of push it like that. That's kind of my advice always. I don't want you putting, like, a ton of rotation on it. I want you to kind of, like, float it to them. Sometimes motherfuckers be like spinning that shit. I gotta catch that ball and dunk it. So try to put a little touch on it. AVC throws good lobs. So I like to think I do at least. Good pass. That's why I'm saying just look up the court. If you run, I will find you. He sees the back of his defender's head right here. This is great. We're seeing some of that playmaking now. That's what gets AVC excited, is a good pass gets me excited, and excited in ways that I can't stand up to show you. All right, getting into the step back right away. I'm acting crazy here on a Wednesday morning. Oh boy, here we go. Go get that basketball. Great pass. Great pass. Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're sensing the double right here. This is great. You hit the pocket pass through 12. Finish it for me. Thank you. Good shit, boy. Good shit. Where are we going? He's going to go through. Absolutely tricks that lay. Get back on D. Great. Just great pass. Like, great pass. Goaltending as well. Like, putting that loft on it so they can go and catch it. That's great lane running as well. I'm using the word great too much, but it is. Like, it's very good. Like, these are the easy opportunities you can get when you're looking up the court like that. There's so many guards that I watch that don't do that, and that gets me excited just in and of itself. A little bit of the double drag screen into Spain right here. Like, this is always cool action, but they always time it really poorly at the college level. These motherfuckers, they grinding up at the dance floor right now. Keep that Bible length apart, boys. Here we go. Oh, good pass. Oh, I like 7. I like 7. Like, he hit him with the pump fake there. I don't know how 3 even thought that he should leave him to go get him right here, but made that pass, and hey! Oh my, I'm with... Is that Thomas in the corner? I'm with him. This is my reaction right here. Watch this. Oh, oh, you know, this is me right here on the sideline. That's me, just like, oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, is that not a white guy? Oh man, did I do a racism? Oh man, I couldn't tell from all the way back. I knew it wasn't a white guy. Is it not? I might have to go check the roster real quick. Give me a second. I've made a grave error. He looked a little Caucasian from the video. It's not great quality. Why? It's 2026 and we can't get better quality than this in a video. I didn't know. This makes a lot more sense. We got a light skin. Those tend to be bouncier. I'm sorry. Okay, we move on. It makes so much sense now. Okay, let's watch the jumper. And forget what AVC's talking about. You come to this channel for this. You come for the analysis and the rest of the bullshit. That's why you're here. He took that ball from his left pocket again. I don't like that. Why? Because there's a lot more variance in the shot, right? Because if you're pulling the ball from the left pocket to get it back to the right, think about it. That ball's kind of following more of a curvature there. He's hitting 45% of his threes on high volume, so fuck, right? But I'd still probably be like, let's try to tweak it a little bit, right? I'd try to tweak it a little bit. Travel, first of all. Okay, we move on. Great. Way to snake it. We love guys that are willing to snake it right here. Here we go. Roll the wrong way. Thank you, 7, for not actually setting a good screen. We keep going, taking a tough shot. Like, the patience is great. Patience is very, very good. I like it. Here we go. Good pass ahead. Are we going to find 7? No. Okay, I thought he was going to find him, but good control. Good control on this. Watch that. Like, that's not easy. That's a tough one right there. He plays with great pace. Like, he plays with really good pace, and that gets me excited because pacing is a very important thing in modern basketball. Just being able to stop and go, read and react, especially if you're the guy with the ball. Because here's the thing, in the NBA, not a ton of people are going to get the ball during the game. You draft this guy, you're probably trying to give him the ball, right? You don't draft a guy scoring 23 with like 7 assists if you're not going to try to give him the ball and have him be a scorer at the NBA level as well, right? Otherwise, what the fuck are we doing, right? It's not like he's going to be an off-ball shooter or something like that. No, you want this guy to run your offense. He is walking offense. So it's great to see that he kind of already has that pace to him. I think that's going to be valuable. Blow by, great stuff. Haven't really seen anything with the left hand yet, so something to watch for there. He likes to go left, we know that, but is he going to finish with that? Oh, 7's a shooter too? Ugh, somebody put 7 on the Bulls tomorrow. Might be their best player right away. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm open. He loves taking the ball from that left pocket right here. Now you got something to talk about at the water cooler. You can be like, yeah, Acuff's really good, especially despite his like weird shooting form. You know, he's pulling it from the left pocket instead of the right. You're supposed to kind of pull it from the right, go past the hips, go past the right shoulder, right eye, up and through. But he's pulling that bitch anyway. Hey, oh, a little bit of tood. A little bit of tood. Why he got the shotty out? Okay. Okay, I like it. A little bit of nonsense motion at the beginning of basketball plays at the college level. I hate shit like this. I just hate this shit in basketball. Just get into your offense. Just run the play that you want to run. I don't get it. Here we go. Handoff. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, just kind of a nothing assist right there. Let's see. We just taking this shot. We are just taking some of these shots, man. He is just straight up hitting shots. All right, 5. Pull that bitch. Yak him. Let's go. We're running. Nobody's really playing basketball at this point. You know, y'all know when you're just getting like your ass whooped like this, you're playing pickup ball or something like that, and people just kind of start not running back on defense. It just all becomes transition, and it's just not fun anymore. That's what this looks like right now. We're just going. Finish through. Great. Good stuff. Good finish. Good pass. Oh, you didn't quite catch it. Didn't quite catch it. Let me see this one more time. You rolled the correct way. Thank you very much. You didn't actually screen anybody, but you rolled the correct way. Way to go get it. Didn't quite catch the basketball 2-4, but thank you. Cool, cool, cool. All right, here we go. Great pass. That is a really high-level pass to make right there. Did he make that with his left? He did make that with his left. That's a tough pass because, like, this is a setup play. Like, that's just what this is right here. So, like, 2-4, like, he's telling him right here, like, hey, I'm gonna flare for him right there, and he doesn't even really get the chance to do so even yet. And he's hitting Thomas for that. Like, he hits him on time, on target. That's awesome. With the left hand, that's really hard to do. That is a pass that, like, they're repping out in practice. I promise you they are. Calipari, like, I've been at one of his practices before. I've been lucky enough to do so in the past. Like, I promise you they're repping this stuff out. I've repped this out in teams I've been on or whatever. So it's not just like a skill. It's something they practice. That's a travel again, by the way. Look, it's not like they're calling shit like this at the NBA level very much either, but like travel. Here we go. Great pass. Hey, another one. Another punch. We got some bouncy motherfuckers on this team. Bouncy as hell. Give me that. Let's go. Okay, let's go 7. Let's go 6. Throw it back to him. Oh, yes. Oh, I like 7. I like 7. Oh, my goodness. That's a crazy play right there. Give that. Nosey's there. Throws it back up. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, that's big time. All right, and the rest of this is just an interview. Cool, let me move on. I've got 4 games to watch today because why the hell not? It's Acuff. I'm hoping more people want to watch this one. So now we're in the SEC tournament, right? We're playing against Oklahoma. We're the 3 seed. Let's see what's going on. 7 is on the court and is dangerous. This is looking like a lob already. This motherfucker looks too small right here, and you should not just be letting this bouncy motherfucker get behind you, right? You just shouldn't. And 7 knew it too. He was trying to get in his spot. Whoa, what happened right there? What happened right there? That looked like a travel as well. Here we go. Boom. That's a travel. It's just a travel. He stopped. That was a travel. Oh my goodness, ref. Hey, we're just pulling this bitch. Let's analyze the rest of the form and kind of see what's going on here. It's how are so many of these shots coming in or going in? That one was more so from the right. So he goes up, he jumps together. That's what you want to see. Like, we appreciate all of that. So that's good. He's very confident with it too, which, like, look, you want these guys to be confident if they're going to shoot it, right? As soon as you start to hesitate and you don't trust your form, you're going to miss a lot more of your shots. Let's go. Run out. Are we going to see any bounce right here? Hey, a little bit. Got some young, a little bit of tood as well. Let me see the little bit of tood right here. There's a little bit of bounce. You guys are like, oh, ABC, look, he's a good athlete. Look, the motherfucker's 6'2", 6'3". You should be able to dunk like that. I know a lot of you, and this is not to insult people. I know a lot of you didn't play like high-level basketball, or you maybe played a little bit of high school ball or something like that. And you're like, wow, this guy like dunked at like 6'2". You should be able to dunk if you're 6'2". You just should, right? This guy's a prime athlete that works out all day. You should be able to dunk at 6'2". I remember like even nowadays, like I'll go to the gym or something like that, and people be like, whoa, you can dunk? And I'm like, I'm 6'5". Are you stupid? Like, can you not if you're that tall? It's I don't know. And maybe I'm shaming tall people that aren't as naturally coordinated, but you should be able to. So that's not like crazy athleticism that he can do that. All right, it's not. He don't got a ton of bounce in him, but that's okay. That's okay. Not a ton of quickness either. Like, he really, like, pounds this ball when he goes. He keeps it really close to him. That's good. Motherfuckers aren't going to be taking the ball quite as much, so that's great. That's great. Good read of transition. Let's go. Is this going to be the same play? We've seen this play already. There we go. Oh, nope, they didn't quite run it the same that time. He doesn't get his feet set, like, all that great off the dribble. There's a couple times I've seen him go, like, right left into the shot. It's like, this is really fascinating to me. If he was missing more shots, I'd be like a little bit more concerned about his jumper, in all honesty, because like, he does not look like he always gets into it in a very comfortable stance. So then now I have to start asking myself, what if we got him in better rhythm? Could it be better? There's just kind of human peak of things, and I just don't think you can do much better than 45% from three at the volume that he's getting. But I just have a lot of questions now. All right, taking contact. Let's go. Just pull up. Even the follow through on this is so weird. So we're balanced. We jump left, right into it this time. Feet are perfect. Lower half looks perfect. He jumps together. Lower half is perfect. But look, even like his hand, like it's going out to the right on this because he kind of like pulls it from the left side more. It's really interesting. The guide hand looks really good. Like, he's really got the guide hand working for him. But I want to see the rotation on this basketball. Like, how are so many of these going in? Go pass to 12 right there. Go do your thing, 12. Okay, good shit. Nobody's got a left hand anymore in college basketball. It's whatever. All right, let's run something. Let's go. Give him that ball back. Let's go. I never understand, by the way, like, you're trying to stop a shot from getting up right here and you press right away, that you're just opening yourself for transition. And I don't understand. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a D1 coach, right? You know, I've coached at that level before and been around that level, right? It's just, look, man, I don't have the job, so I feel like I shouldn't criticize, but this seems like basic shit. And I feel like a lot of coaches are just behind on shit, so I don't know. Or they just don't think critically about things. So now you don't get your defense set up, and he's just going to run up and do that shit, right? I don't understand. You didn't offer any resistance. You just backed up, and now you're running backwards at him the whole time. Like, that's just harder to play defense. I don't get it. That shot looks good. Money, yep. Good shit. Let's see what we got here. ISOing, I'm attacking. The shot looks very similar every time, though, and I appreciate the consistency. All right, we're just going to try to go by him this time. What's the number one rule of defense, boys and girls? You don't help one pass away. That's not your help right there. You can show a little bit, but this is too far, and this is a good score. Like, other people are helping right there. You don't help one pass away. You just don't. It's bad defense. All right. Arkansas actually losing in this one. We know they win because they go on to win the tournament championship or whatever. But let's see. How many points did he have? He had 37 in the semifinals. Good Lord. All right. Good finish. Yep. Like, not a stellar athlete by any means. Not a stellar athlete. I appreciate how much he's moving to go get the basketball and he's going to work for it. Let's go. Just right into that jumper. Man. It's good, man. Like, it looks really smooth in a lot of parts. There's just like little things that I would change about it, but I also like don't want to because he's hitting it. So I don't know. It'll be something that we read at the NBA level. If we're struggling a little bit more, shut the fuck up. Jesus. Oh my goodness. That's clutch. That is just clutch. Let's go. What are we doing? We're going to go get some separation. Give me that basketball. Yep, that's a foul. That's a foul, ref. Let's go. Yep, you got to foul me. Cool. Let's watch the free throws real quick. I just want to see what the resting shot form is like. Are we pulling it from this left pocket? We are. So watch where he's bringing this from, right? Watch. This is what I'm saying. There's just curvature on his shot. So like he doesn't even have his hand directly under the basketball, which is really weird. He's starting it on the side in the left pocket, and he's going to bring it back to his right side. Now he's under there. The elbow's flaring out a little bit. The guide hand's great. So I think the guide hand is playing a really big part in stabilizing this shot right here. His guide hand's like perfect. So this is fascinating to me. Sorry, like this is just like the shot nerd in me kind of like nerding out about this. So he doesn't even have his hand completely under the ball for the free throw. And see how he finishes out to the left or to the right here? So interesting. Okay. All right. So more interviews and shit like that. Motherfucker just looks like a dog, by the way. All right. One more. I got one more for you guys. I know this video is a little bit longer. Let's break it down. This is the SEC championship game against Vanderbilt. Had another 30-piece with 11 assists. Good Lord. Let's see. Staying low. 7. Go do your thing, 7. Boom. Put him in the league. He's a leaguer. Let's go. We're attacking. We haven't seen a lot of like craziness of like getting to the hoop as well. So I think some of the hypothesis that I had earlier about like, hey, Maybe this guy's not like great at the rim. He's not the heaviest, right? He's not the biggest. He doesn't have a ton of verticality. We're not seeing like a ton of floaters. We're seeing a lot of these pull up mid range, right? So we got a part of the game that we have to work on. This is a perimeter player right now, right? He's not blowing by anybody. He's got a solid handle on the basketball, but he can't quite get by most people unless it's a switch, right? That's kind of what we're seeing out of him right now. So a lot of his shots are just coming off of really, really difficult looks. So if we can improve on some of that, that's interesting. But smaller guy that's maybe not getting to the rim as much and maybe doesn't have as much of like a floater game and things like that, that's a little bit more limiting in the NBA, right? Because I could easily see him struggling to get by NBA dudes and then having to rely on some of these shots, which are just going to be tougher because you just have better defenders in the NBA, right? They're going to contest you a little bit more. Depending on the team he gets drafted to, he might not have a lot of help out there. The playmaking looks pretty good. See, like this is some of the shit I want to see though, right? I want to see him kind of taking on a little bit of contact. I appreciate that he actually put the shoulder into him, right? Like he's really taking that contact, floating it up and in. It didn't look like that's the shot he wanted to take. It looks more so like he threw it in. That's what maybe I should have just let the video play. That's the kind of shit I want to see, right? So you got by him, right? And you're like, okay, there's not really a lot of room here. Let's get to this shot. That's a better shot than the mid-range one for me. I like the floater. Here we go. Thomas taking a tough one. Bang. Good shit. Let's see. Like it looks like he's getting himself picked up in his dribble a lot too. And this could be a confidence thing as well. Like, and this is Tyler Tanner, right? Another guy that we're probably going to watch at some point. A lot of good guards in this class. So kind of interesting. Okay, 2-4. 2-4 has been nice too in this video. All right, here we go. But yeah, I'm not sure. Shut up. Jesus, I don't know what to do about that, man. Some people are just different. Let's see. And he's playing against, like, again, another smaller guard. So this is interesting. All right, he's just going to keep hitting these little pull-ups. And is he pulling it from the left side again? Let me see again. Yeah, just pulling it from that left side and just coming together and just guiding it there, I guess. Okay, cool, sidestepping, just hitting tough three-pointers. Like, motherfucker can shoot. He can shoot. We understand that, and he's putting up great numbers. That's really bad defense by 7. 7 was just, like, not balanced there at all. All right, here we go, because you're not moving your feet, man. Move your feet. Don't use your hands to play defense. That's what he did right there, and he didn't move his feet well. Gets to the rim that time. We're not seeing him get, like, very close to the rim, though, so there's a gap in his game for sure. And obviously I'll have to watch more film on it, but we'll see. Not anything like too crazy. We're still kind of only seeing like 1 to 2 counter moves, so pretty standard. Nothing like uber elite, but the playmaking looks really good. Like he looks very confident in this. He's making some great reads. Obviously the shot making is incredible. This is giving me Wagler vibes. Okay, yeah, 7. It's giving me Wagler vibes, but like much more polished in terms of like the control of the ball. Hey, like how did he see him there? That's a great read because you have a lot of people in the way there, and like he's getting that pass there. Like he's kind of just got that ability to have like a split-second reaction to the pass, which I think is great. It's not as good as like I saw like Yakachonis last year in my mind, but man, some of these shots are insane that he's hitting. Wow. Okay, here we go. Good stuff. There we go. This is going to be an interesting one to rank and compare afterwards. 7, do your thing, 7. Is 7 going to the league? Somebody league him. I don't feel like I know about this guy very much, but at least I don't know. I forget people's names all the time and shit, so that's probably just me. I have to know so many people for basketball, man. Y'all don't even know. I have to have like 400 names in my head at all times, but all right. That's Darius Acuff. All right, so thank you guys for watching my video on Travion Brazil, I don't know, but no, let's go back to Acuff or whatever. Acuff, my thoughts on him. He's a hooper, man. He's certainly a hooper. He's hitting tough shots. The three-point shot is incredible. The playmaking looks really good. He's got really good vision. He's gonna get the ball there. It looks like he's got a lot of good instincts. Plays with good pace. Definitely some concerns in terms of like his size. He's not the greatest athlete in the world, and it doesn't seem like he's got a lot to work with around the rim. Like that's just gonna hurt you, right? You're not the heaviest guy in the world. He's not small by any means. Like 190 at his size is actually pretty good, and I can see him getting bulkier, honestly. So I think he's gonna have to be more of a Brunson type of dude long term. Obviously, we're gonna have to improve the handle. and stuff. I'm curious to see how the 3-point shot translates. If it keeps falling, then great. And we talked about the defense as well, right? I think he's going to be fine on that end of the court, just based off what people have told me. I'll have to watch the film myself, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? But overall, like, a very entertaining prospect, and I love guards that know how to just like read the court already, right? So that's all great. But let's rank him. Where do I want to have him? So we got a couple other guards on the board already. We got like Burries, we got Phelan, we got Wagler, Flemings, and Mikel Brown Jr. Where am I putting Acuff on here? Comparing him to like Lendeborg, like I like him better than Flemings already, just because like, look, no matter what I think about like some of the stuff at the rim or whatever, 22, 23 points, a lot of it just on like isolation type stuff. I mean, that's what he's going to do at the NBA level, right? He's just going to get the ball and they're going to ask him to go get buckets. I wish there was a little bit more creativity to it, but you can't deny the output. That's pretty crazy. So he's a lot more effective than Mikel at this point in terms of just like raw output and at a high level. He's winning games, right? He's just running the whole offense for them. Mikel's got a little bit more dynamicness to where he could be off ball. He's a better athlete, right? So I've got him above Flemings for sure. Do I want to have him above Lendeborg? Lendeborg does a little bit more for you right away, maybe. And by the way, I'm sorry, I should say this. A draft board, right, like a big board, it's not the order of like best to worst player. It's the order at which you would want the chance to develop these guys, right? That's more so what the big board is about, right? And it's like no particular team or whatever right now. It's just that. So because it's all just about like who I'd want the chance to develop, I'm going to put him above Lendeborg because I think there's a much higher ceiling on Acuff as a player, right? Like I could see this guy. He doesn't have like Garland quickness or something like that. I think we're really looking at more so like a less athletic like Lillard or something like that type of guy. Similar size and frame when they were coming into the NBA, right? Like similar kind of play styles. So that's more so what I'm seeing out of him. Would I rather develop him or Mikel? I think I'm going to still put Mikel Brown Jr. there, which people gasp. They go, and look, my opinions will most likely change on all of these guys to an extent by the time you guys see my actual big board later in the year. But as of right now, the playmaking and size out of Mikel and some of the shooting I think is really, really valuable. And so I think I could get even a little bit more out of him. But I won't deny, like, the output on this kid is crazy. And you don't want to be the one to overthink, because this is what's going to happen, right? If you're in the draft room and you got to decide between, like, these guards, you're going to get to a point where you have to pick one of these guys. And you don't want to be the one that fucked up and passed up on 23 points, 6.5 assists, like crazy efficiency from three, right? In a game that's dominated a lot of time by guards that can initiate offense. You don't want to be the one that said no to that. So I'm going to have to think about it more. I'm going to have to go back and watch the film a little bit more, but just off of like initial impressions, this is where I've got him right here. I think he's an incredible prospect, but I'm still going to put him below Mikel. And then let's go over to Mock Hub quick. Again, Mock Hub is just, it's a newer website that's been put out by this guy. He reached out to me. He's like, hey, can you give me some advice on what you would like to see on this website at some point? You can do like mock drafts and other things there. We're actually going to use it in a video tomorrow. So make sure that you guys are staying tuned for that. I'm going to do like my first ever like mock draft, just using the website. I want to show it off because it's live now, but I'm going in and I'm filling in scouting reports on all of these guys, so you can kind of go and read them or whatever. I put a bunch of notes into this. Here's the secret. I just had like Chat GPT go and like watch my videos that I already put out on these guys and put together a report. I read it afterwards and made some edits because it's not perfect, but you guys get what I'm saying. So let's do Darius Acuff together. And in terms of just like how good is this guy as a basketball player right now, this is interesting, right? And I know you guys didn't see me grade like these other dudes or whatever. So this grade is like how good they are right now as like a college basketball player, right? That's how I'm kind of using this. Caleb Wilson was a B for me. I'm gonna give Acuff a B plus. A player comp, like I should probably go in and fill in some player comps just cause, but I don't know. I just don't always like to do it. I'm gonna say TBD. You guys know I kind of compared him to Dame a little bit in this potential. I think the potential is pretty damn high, honestly, especially on the offensive end. So pro potential. Maybe this is how maybe I should look at like this is NBA ready and like this is potential. I don't know. I don't know exactly how I should say this. I think the NBA ready versus like raw is a little bit hard to say. How have I been grading like these other guys? So he got a 4.5. Hans, I gave like a 2. So he's not quite as NBA ready. Okay, so I am using this as like an NBA ready type of thing. I'm gonna say. It's tough. He's got the passing and everything. He's doing what he's going to do at the NBA pretty well. So I'm gonna say a 4, right? I'm gonna say a 4. Like, I think a 5 would be like, this guy's just way too good for college basketball. He doesn't need to be here anymore. There's still things to work on here. So I'm gonna give him that as a grade. So we'll save that. I'll put some notes in afterwards, but that's my evaluation on Darius Acuff. Y'all go check out Mock Hub, right? And I'll probably start to fill in some stuff here as well over time on a Fanspo so that you guys can read kind of what I'm saying about people. But with all that being said, I appreciate it. A little bit longer video. I figured you guys would be okay with that. But anyway, let's move on to the comment of the video. Alrighty, y'all. Comment of the video is coming from our Nate Ament. Does he fit in the NBA series video? Definitely go watch that and all the other ones here. But anyway, the comment of the video is coming from Dan Moore. Man, I think you've been commenting the video before recently, but you've started a good conversation here, and I appreciate that. He said, seems like he has a better chance of high impact as a rookie if he goes somewhere with a really strong like point guard or just whoever the primary playmaker is. Thinking catch and shoot may be a good role for him early, and I agreed with that. It's like, yeah, this guy, not everyone's going to get the chance to have the ball, right? That's just how it's going to be, right? And so I would agree with Nate. It feels more so like, hey, this guy needs to work off ball a little bit more, right? Could just be that good outside shooter. The Michael Porter Jr. comparison is there for a reason. But thank you for starting a great conversation. If you want to have more good basketball conversations, go join the Discord. Link is down in the description. It's free. We're talking hoops on there all the time. I'm a part of it as well. But with that being said, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those things, and we'll see you tomorrow for my first like mock draft on Mock Hub. So we'll see what your boy does, right? Don't take it too seriously. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.